Welcome to the Dream Restaurant, Will.
Hi.
Welcome, Will Sharpe, to the Dream Restaurant, but it's been you for some time.
Hello.
That felt weird calling you Will.
Why?
Why?
Because I know him by all different names.
Oh, yeah, all different
Do you?
names.
Yeah.
So you two have a history.
Yes?
Yeah.
You went to university together, is that
No
right?
way, I couldn't
already
get in
wrong.
there. I couldn't get in there.
You went
correct.
to two different universities and Ed knew you because you were rivals.
We were, well, I guess comedy rivals, but sometimes we do stuff together almost.
Friends.
What
Friends.
unis are we talking here? Durham from my man?
Doxbridge. We both went to Doxbridge.
Doxbridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
No, Will went to Cambridge and I went to Durham. But some people at Durham referred to Durham, Cambridge and Oxford as Doxbridge, which was pathetic.
Who
'Cause
did
that's not
that?
a thing. Some real losers.
I think mainly Ed.
Oh, yeah, me.
Maybe,
I mean, me, yeah.
Also, like, Durham not getting many letters in there.
No.
I know you're at the
That's
front.
true.
front
Yeah.
of the word.
It's proportional. It's proportional.
Yeah. Oh, you went to Oxford.
Yeah.
That's
But
cool.
we did, yeah.
No, you
So
went to
we'd meet
Sorry,
each
you
other
went
at
to
comedy,
Cambridge.
and then after uni we did like bits together, didn't we?
Yes.
Comedy bits.
We had a hit sketch group.
We had a hit sketch group.
Let's talk about this hit sketch group.
Oh
What
man,
was it
you don't
called?
need to. Them four.
Them Four Horsemen, it was called. I think
Them
we
Four
maybe did
Horsemen.
4 shows.
4 shows, and we kept
Mm-hmm.
we kept planning to do one on what was it, Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas Day, actually. If you're still on Facebook, you can
Christmas
probably
Day.
you can probably find the invite to the event somewhere on Christmas Day.
So you were going to do a Christmas Day gig, and who is the 4 of you? I mean, I'm guessing Nish is involved in this somehow.
Actually we did.
We
there
did
was
this-
another thing with Nish, which is sort of like I was thinking about this because I knew it was coming in.
Yeah.
It was called something like the Club for Men Who Are Not Usual.
Yeah.
And it was one of those like sitcom ideas that immediately doesn't work.
Yeah.
And we had like, I think like an old camcorder and filming stuff around this flat. And all I remember is there was some shoes in the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nish called his suit his 9-to-5 shield.
Yeah. Yeah.
And immediately we're like, the point of these people is they do things that are not usual.
But they're really
where does
boring.
it end?
Yeah.
Where does it end?
Yeah.
It's unsustainable.
I remember that
I
where
love that.
there was a shot, like one shot where one of us like made a cup of tea from the beginning,
Oh yeah.
like talking for ages about not being usual, and then like walked to the toilet, poured it down the toilet, and flushed.
Oh yeah, that's it without much.
That's funny. That's a funny bit, but that's
It was really funny for us.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, we had a laugh, didn't we?
It's a load of funny, nonsensical things.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
after a while, I imagine for a viewer, it's maddening.
Well, there weren't any viewers apart
There
from
were no
us, so
viewers.
it didn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't think we even cut it together. To be fair.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Well, I do have some old Them Four Horsemen sketches
you?
on a hard drive somewhere.
Oh my god.
That's exciting. So who are the other 2 horsemen?
Tom Williams, who's no longer in comedy,
No idea.
English teacher.
Never
English
heard of him.
teacher, and Al Roberts,
Al Roberts.
Stathlet's Flats.
Stathlet's Flats.
Yeah, I do know who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know Al.
It's funny to after the Williams guy to make out like I didn't know how Roberts
Yeah.
was.
And you've
Yeah.
done some other stuff since,
With Al,
without me.
I've done
Oh.
some
You've
stuff.
got,
Yeah.
you've been up to
Yeah.
some stuff.
Do you feel guilty when you do stuff without Ed?
I feel guilty when I listen to this podcast. I felt because so many times
See
I've
what
been
Ed
like,
has
oh, I
been
should
reduced
message.
to.
I should message Ed just to say I'm really enjoying it, and I didn't really do that. So that makes me feel.
Well, I've not messaged you saying I'm enjoying all your stuff.
Yeah, I suppose maybe that's how it works.
What
sometimes.
happened with the 4 horse people that means that you don't text each other anymore?
I guess like we just sort of got busy in other ways.
Yeah,
and-
sidetracked. You know, you get sidetracked, and then the sidetrack becomes your main track.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
I relate. I relate
Yeah.
to that.
There are other things like swimming around in my head, but I'm like, we don't need to get booked.
Maybe come back to them later.
Come back to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever find yourself on set filming something and thinking back to the days of palling around with this young whippersnapper?
Do you know what? I do feel like there is a thing where no matter what the scale is of a project, this is a bit of an earnest answer, but like I feel like it does sort of feel like just hanging in a good way at its
Yeah.
best. You're just kind of figuring stuff out with your mates and trying to make it funny or make it work or whatever.
Yeah.
So I do sometimes think of that, and like Tom Kingsley's another person I've worked with a lot in the past. So I do think of those days sometimes. Yeah.
Would you ever pitch an idea on set, like if you were on an exciting project, but maybe the right joke here is flushing a cup of tea down the toilet?
Maybe I'll try and work that in.
That
a
got
good
in
joke.
your
Maybe I'll
head.
try and work it
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
Would you have to check with these guys?
Uh,
The other
I think you'd be all right with it. It would be like a little wink. in the ether and see if they just spot
Well,
it.
look, I officially give you permission to
Thank
use
you.
anything from the Club for Men Who Are Not Usual.
Not usual.
If it's them
Or
for
8
awesome and stuff,
minutes.
you're gonna have
Yeah.
to have to call me, because at some point I do want to do the song of the cowboys teaching kids how to count.
Oh yeah.
Well, this sounds good.
Yeah, I can't
I like
remember.
the premise.
I've got a
one-
video of it somewhere,
one-
and I refuse to watch it because I look haunted.
You look
In what way?
Well, it was back in my bigger days, and I'd say I look like I'm wearing a fat suit in a 90s film, and I'm very tired.
I hope we're all pretty tired.
Yeah.
There was one sketch that we filmed, which we were just all eating Muller rice. Do you remember that?
I don't remember Muller Rice.
We just got bought like 20 Muller rice.
Yeah.
And there was the main theme of this sketch show seemed to be that there wasn't really a joke in any of the sketch, and so it was
Yeah, it's good
we were
stuff.
just eating Muller rice.
Yeah.
And that
That's
was it.
good.
I mean, it's all right.
What we'd do is we'd have a show, and we'd go
like
to
that.
your flat during the day. We'd just mess around for ages, and
Yeah.
one of us would go, "That's a sketch."
That'll do. Yeah.
Me with a fake beard on and then a tight over my head.
Oh, old man.
Old man. that was-
Old man, the rocker. Yeah.
Old man the rocker.
Old man rocking in a rock and roll band. Yeah, I'm an old man.
I
Can't
was
play
just
the guitar. He's
clearly-
just smashing away.
Yeah, smashing away on the guitar. I think I'd had too much coffee, and I was just running around with the guitar, and they were all like, "That's great. That should go
great.
in." Yeah.
I think that does sound great though.
I've got a bus pass, but I'd take it to
You've
Wembley.
got a pair of tights on your head. Oh, that's it. Yeah.
yeah.
Why were the titles so you're bold? So you're a bold old man.
Yeah, kind of. It just looked
Yeah.
so weird.
It just made him look mental. Just,
Yeah.
just squished your face up. Yeah. And then you put a beard on top. So, yeah.
Yeah, it looks
Again,
horrible.
very funny for us.
I like
very
it.
funny for
Yeah.
us.
I like
Yeah.
old man in a rock and roll band. It's good.
Maybe at the end of this, we'll see if we can find a pair of tights.
Yeah. I could do it for the
Yeah.
photo. We've got to do a photo afterwards. Aside from Muller rice, are you much of a foodie, Will? Do you like?
Nice.
I do like food. I think I'm sort of that level where I appreciate it when it's good, but if it gets a bit too uptight and fussy, then it starts to sort of get on my nerves a little bit. So, have less time. Like having young children now, like less time to go out. But when we do manage to go out, I do enjoy it, and I do eat quite a lot.
What's the ceiling for uptight and fussy? Do you have a meal that you've had where you're like, there we go, that's too uptight?
I think a quite good barometer is if they refill your water for you. Is like I quite like to be in charge of that.
Yeah.
Because also like you might be in conversation and you're just sort of getting into a flow, and then suddenly it's like, oh, sorry, just going to stop for a second, and then you sort of have to start again. Like,
Yeah.
so maybe that is a good barometer for it. I don't mind if it's a small amount of food on a big plate. Sometimes don't mind that.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's okay.
As long as,
As long as you're getting another
As long as you get another
plate
one.
with a small amount of food
Yeah.
on it. Yeah.
But the water thing, because I always feel I want to say thank you every time.
Exactly. You can't
Yeah.
just be like ignore. You have to engage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Because when people do ignore them,
yeah,
I
it's
just
bad
think,
stuff.
oh,
Yeah.
I can't see this person again.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're catching up. It's like quite personal things you're talking about, so you have to just sort of be like, just pause for a second. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, anyway,
So, thank you for my water.
thank you for thank you very much.
No, you have to say thank you for my water.
Thank you for my water.
Every time.
Is that your rule?
Yeah. Full.
Just in case they think
Specifically
you're
for the
thanking them for something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to
I
make
meant for the water, by the way.
Yeah. I have to make it worse for them so they stop doing it.
Right? Yeah.
So that's awkward for them that I keep saying thank you for my water.
You know, you can just ask. I've said this on the podcast before.
No.
Like my dad at meals has been like, you can leave that there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I'll do that myself.
Assertive. All right, I'll try
and also
that next
I'm sure they'll be happy with that as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they won't care. As long as you're polite to them. Just say, oh, don't worry, you can just leave that there and I'll sort it out. They'll be
Yeah.
like, oh, great. But I, in my head, think they're going to go away and think, that was my whole evening. What do I do now?
What do I do now?
Yeah, they're going to give you a small amount of spit on a big plate.
Yeah. There you go. Eat
call it a
that.
foam.
Call it a foam. Why not?
Foam's a good barometer as well, right?
It's quite if there's like an ingredient that's like or you didn't notice it's been turned into something too unusual,
Yeah.
and you're I was really looking forward to that, and now it's sort of a gas like that. I mean, sometimes it works, but occasionally you're like, I wish it was just what it is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I wish it was an egg and not.
Yeah, but I'm not a complete ignoramus.
No?
Well, I don't think so. Maybe
Good to
I
say
am.
at the top of the pot. Speaking of water, we'll start off with still
Yes.
sparkling water.
I'm normally just tap.
Okay.
And I quite like, for example, in Japan, where pretty much always as a default is there's just tap water.
Mm-hmm.
I like, because it's just like less admin.
Yeah.
So that's my default. It's just tap water.
Tap on the table.
Tap on table.
And are you
Love
having
a
that
tap
cold? Are you having that just like as is?
Yeah, cold.
And
Yeah.
do you want water from Japan, tap water from Japan?
No, I quite like it when you guys imagine like that there's some like perfect spring. Like it'd be great if it was like, this is just water. But by the way, it's quite special. That'd be good.
Yeah. Do you need it to be special?
Unusual water.
Do you need someone to tell you it's special?
Yeah.
I want to know that it's like come from a mountain or like.
This might help if you're maybe the mountain is like one wall of the restaurant and you're sat next to it. So you've got it coming in, and here's a question: when you fill it up from the mountain, are you thanking the mountain every time?
Yeah. Thank you for more water.
Good question. Maybe that's part of the like spiritual, I don't know, religious mores of the play. I love though how you were like, this might help, as if it was a really small thing. What if the wall of the restaurant is a mountain?
This might help.
This might help.
This helps people sometimes.
I don't mind it. Mountains are really big though.
Yeah,
like I
that's
feel
true.
like the scale of it. I don't even know if it'll feel like a wall. It'll just be like, let's go with it. Okay.
What's the biggest mountain you've been up?
Good question.
I don't know.
Is it actually?
Oh,
Sorry.
bad answer.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Good question, bad answer.
I don't know.
I've never said that to a guest before.
I have been skied in my life before. It's probably up one of those, but I don't know.
You are not prepared to say
I genuinely
what
don't
the biggest
know.
mountain.
I genuinely don't
you're
know.
bullshit.
I'm terrible at geography. Like,
Bullshit, you don't know.
it's probably
This guy knows.
somewhere in the Rockies, probably.
The Rockies.
Yeah.
You've been up a mountain in Japan?
I actually have never been up Mount Fuji. I've looked at it, but I've not been up it.
We're not counting that. We can't
No,
have what's the
I've
biggest
looked
mountain
at
you've
it.
ever looked at.
No, it's not
Well.
what was asked. But I don't have a factual response to that. Sorry.
I just
Nor a riff.
It's
to be
rare
honest.
that a guest will say, I don't have a riff for that.
I don't have a factual response or a riff, so you're going to have to move on.
We're moving on. Do you want the mountain wall, or are you struggling to
I think let's
imagine
go
it?
for it for now and
Yeah.
then see something might come of it. You know, let's see.
Problems or bread? Problems or bread? No
Oh,
Sharpe.
yes.
Problems or bread?
Oh, yes. Yeah, bread, probably. Bread, I suspect.
Yeah.
Take us through it. What's the
Right.
bread?
So there was a bread in Atlanta. Went on like a West Coast road trip with Soph quite a while ago.
Who the
now.
hell is that?
Soph's my other half.
Yeah.
And not Atlanta, Portland, other side. started off up there, coming through Portland, and quite early on in the trip, how we like to sort of arrive in a city is basically just to walk around, but you can't really do that in America. Didn't realize that. I was quite sort of, let's say, overexcited. So we walked a long way on this day, found this place called, I think it was called Olympic Provisions in Portland somewhere.
Yeah.
And
That's such a hipster restaurant.
it was
name,
quite a
isn't it?
hipster restaurant.
Olympic provision.
And they had like a focaccia.
Uh-huh.
And because we were so exhausted and so hungry, it was just the most delicious bread I've ever eaten. And I became like, sort of like Will Ferrell in Elf or something, where I was just kind of, I got up, and also maybe because I was in America, I was like, I should behave like an American. I got up out of my seat, went over to like the counter where everyone was like cooking, and was like, what's going on with this bread? This is the best bread. And they were like, it's just focaccia.
Yeah.
I was like, but you've done something to it. And they were like, is it the salt? And I was like, no, there's more. Anyway, we were remembering this place a few months ago, and I think it's just like a chain.
Olympic
It's
provision.
like I'd gone into Pizza Express and ordered some garlic bread and been like, what is going on with this
How are
garlic
you
bread?
guys doing this? You guys are magicians.
So that's the best bread experience I've had.
And do you think, looking back on it, do you think the walk really was part of it?
A lot of these are like, seem to be dependent on basically like the context of eating it. Is part of the experience or something. And so it was definitely that it was just like so hungry and tired. And I think when you feel like that, sometimes bread is just like the perfect food.
So for your dream meal, do you want to
Yeah.
go for a really big walk beforehand? Maybe down the mountain?
Maybe go around the mountain once, come back.
Hold on, but I thought the wall was the mountain. You're walking up it as well?
You're going out, maybe going out.
Well, no, you could start on the mountain, top of the mountain, walk all the way down into the restaurant.
Oh, I was imagining the mountain was flush to so it's just like a mountain wall. But you're saying you could walk up out of it still, out of the restaurant,
You
up
could
the
put a
mountain.
hatch in the top of the restaurant.
Yeah, okay, as a hatch, like in Lost.
Yeah.
Man, do you remember that? Do you remember when they found the hatch in Lost?
Didn't see it. Didn't watch it.
I remember when they found the first hatch, and then
Yeah.
the whole season they found probably a hatch an episode, didn't they?
Yeah, a lot of
They just kept finding hatches.
Yeah, because they didn't know where the story was going,
didn't
so they
know
kept
what-
adding hatches.
So in the writer's room, they're just like, should we just chuck in another hatch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're like, yeah, that's probably
I'd imagine they had a
Apparently
little
so.
bell as well every time they added a hatch.
a hatch
Yeah.
bell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess if there's some kind of like hunger involved, that definitely would make the bread more delicious.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, you're going to be really hungry. I can, as the genie, make you very hungry before every course of this,
Amazing.
Yeah.
so that
Thank you.
everything tastes that amazing.
Brilliant. Yeah, but like a safe level of hunger.
Yeah.
I won't
Yeah.
kill you.
Thank you.
Also, I think there is something to like chains abroad when you like go in a chain that you've not been in.
Yeah.
You
fair.
really do appreciate it way more than the people who live there and are like, this is incredible.
I think so. Yeah.
Because you haven't had that particular thing before.
Yeah, it's new to you, so you're less like numb to it, and also I guess you are sort of like genuinely sampling the culture of the area in a way.
Yeah.
So it's legit. I agree.
But have you ever had that embarrassing thing of then speaking to someone who's from that place and going, I went to this great place, say Olympic Provision?
I would have done that about this
Yeah,
place,
and they'd
if
be
I'd
like,
wanted it and be like,
"Oh,
oh right, yeah.
I see.
Because you work with a lot of American actors now, and you can really
Yeah.
like go up to someone like
Yeah.
Will Ferrell and go, I was like you and Elf when I went to this amazing place called Olympic Provisions. Have you heard of it? It's like,
Yeah.
that is a shitty chain.
That's a shitty chain.
You're fired from the film.
There's this amazing place called Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of it.
But that is exciting, going to a place like Taco Bell that we only hear about in films.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is exciting. I remember the first time I went to Taco Bell's in San Francisco. I was very excited about it. I was walking to the Golden Gate Bridge.
Did you enjoy it?
The Taco Bell or Golden Gate
The
Bridge?
food?
No, it was bad.
It's bad.
Um,
but that's kind of good because it lives up to its
Yeah.
reputation.
And I was with some American. On my way walking there, I'd made some friends
Okay.
who were also walking to the Golden Gate Bridge, but they were Americans.
Okay.
And at one point they were like, "We should get some food." And I was like, "I want to experience a Taco Bell," and they laughed at me for a very long time,
Yeah.
and then went in with me to get Taco Bell, and then
And
watched
they were
me eat
like,
it and
"You
be
happy now?"
disappointed. I was like, "No, I'm not happy."
Yeah.
But what I do remember, and I still think about this a lot, we went on Golden Gate Bridge, and at one point we looked down, and there was a very small little kind of like hut, I guess, right on the stone by the water, where clearly some like guy who works on the Golden Gate Bridge goes.
Yeah.
And one of the guys I was with pointed at it and went, "That's my house." And I really laughed for ages that it was his house. And I still think about it now. I think that's really funny. You said that was his house. Like, I genuinely think it's funny.
And it wasn't.
No, it was just a
That's
little.
where the humour
Just a
comes
little
from, I
joke.
guess. Yeah,
It was like a little shed at the bottom of the Golden Gate Bridge by
Yeah.
the water. I was like, that's really funny. He said it was his house.
He probably thought you'd fall for it because you're the sort of guy who wants to go to Taco Bell, right?
Yeah, so he probably thought this English guy
dumb
was going to be
tourist.
like,
Yeah.
"Oh, cool." So,
Yeah.
So can we come round?
yeah, I'll come over later tonight. Yeah, yeah.
So close to the Taco Bell.
Yeah, great. Can't wait. Your dream starter, Will.
Right. Maybe. I think it's called. Is it called Gavros? Or like basically sort of deep fried fishes.
Deep fried fishes.
Yeah.
Ed,
Yeah.
is yours been like this?
That.
That. Which, let me have a
Or
look
like
at that.
or like a sort of a frito misto.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like deep fried fishes.
But these look like specifically like one fish, right?
Maybe.
They
but,
look like sort of sardines.
Just for the
or-
listener, Will has passed Google Images to Ed.
Yeah.
It's Google imaged Gavros, I
Do you
guess.
want to have a look at?
Yeah.
So
And
Greek.
there's loads of little pictures
Greek
of
style.
Fishes.
deep
Yeah.
fried, what look like pilchards or sardines.
I think they're small. Are they in anchovies? Oh, well, maybe it's not that then.
It's not that.
Because frito misto,
I don't mind
think,
it.
I'd think more like a sort of tempura style batter. Right?
Yeah, well, I guess like some kind of deep fried small fish.
Yeah.
I don't think it's anchovies, but I remember one time, again, it's like, it was on holiday with some friends and it was in Greece. And it's like, you've been in the sea that day and it's really hot. And again, you're probably quite hungry.
Yeah.
And then I just remember that being like just a really satisfying, just from calf kind of thing. But it's like just a greasy bag of little fishes and they're very crispy. And they're like it's not too bonesy.
Yeah.
But bones are in there.
The bones are in it, right?
Yeah.
And the heads are still on and stuff.
And the heads are still on.
But I love that. You just crunch
Crunch it
off.
away like
Yeah.
like crisps. And it's like, I guess it is fish, but it's not like overwhelming. That was
Very
where I went with
salty.
that. Pretty salty, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty salty.
Are you squeezing lemon on the top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it hard on the holiday to like enjoy all the little fish with the nagging doubt that your wife had slept with your friend?
What?
Because you were just suspicious and you were certain that, that your wife had slept with your friend in the hotel. So you couldn't really enjoy the fish.
Yeah, I was eating them, in a really contemplative, angry way.
Yeah.
It's just like, what if the fish is raw? I don't know. Betrayal.
Yeah, I think you should have warned all your friends you were going to tug yourself off in that show, man. I was so excited.
By the way,
I was so excited for you that you were in it, and then I pop it on, enjoying myself, and then I'm like, oh, I did not need to see that.
No.
Apologies for the group email. But just as a heads up, I'm going to tug myself off in this show. If you watch it.
I'm really going to go to town on myself.
I know I haven't spoken to many of you for some years, but just as a heads up, I'm going to tug myself off in this show.
Just in case
Beware.
you're going to watch it. Because
lying on your side? I think you're lying on your side.
Oh, yeah, lying on your side, tugging yourself off.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
you could have put that in the menu aren't usual.
Yeah. Could put that in.
Who lies on their side? Doing it.
Like a painting.
Yeah.
Like a painting.
Luckily, this is the first time Will and I have met, so when I saw that, I was just like, this is brilliant.
Yeah, you
So
love
I don't mind this.
I didn't know you.
It's not weird for me.
I didn't know you, so I was like, go for it. Go on, lad.
Go on, lad.
Go on, lad.
Yeah, that's what I said when I
You've
was
never
watching that
said
scene.
that, have you?
Out loud when I was watching that scene.
Go on, lad.
I keep getting served a video on YouTube Shorts of it's like a Ring camera doorbell thing.
Oh yeah.
Of an old Jehovah's Witness ringing the doorbell, and from like Yorkshire. He's like, "Oh, it's Jehovah's Witness," and the guy on the other end of the doorbell goes, "Just having a wank at the moment, mate." And the guy pauses and then goes, "All right, good lad." And leaves. So many times I've watched that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You're from Yorkshire?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. I saw a film, you were from Yorkshire.
Oh yeah.
From Yorkshire in Real Pain.
Oh yeah. Sheffield.
You can't deny it.
This is the sort of interview style that we need to talk about.
What?
Where
He was talking to me about this before you got here.
Where we have actors on, and then you go, "You were in that," and they go, "Yeah," and then you don't follow it up with anything.
Why should I have to?
It's good segues though. He's spotting.
He knows
he's
more
spotting
about,
little ins.
He knows more about it than I do.
Yeah.
The links are perfect, but there's never a question.
I've teed him up.
Teed him up.
Okay, here's the thing about that film. I think the funniest line in that film, genuinely, is when you say, "Thank you, David."
Oh, thank you.
I think it's so funny.
Thank you.
I went to a screening of that film where Jesse Eisenberg did a Q&A afterwards and talked about you at length and how much he likes you.
Oh.
And then he said that line was improvised, and it blew my mind. Was it improvised?
It was kind of improvised. It was like, basically the joke was built into the scene that I give Kieran Culkin's character a much more heartfelt goodbye. And it wasn't scripted that I said anything to Jesse, which I thought was a bit weird. So I just thought, but I should probably do not very much so that the joke still carries. So like the joke was in the scene. And it was also, I think it was the last, we're really running out of time. And so it was like, we only have time to do one take of this. So it was like, well, shoot your shot, I guess. And I think afterwards he was like, that was so funny. I don't think it will make it in the film because it's too silly.
Oh, really?
But he sort of came around.
I've not seen it yet, but I've just checked now because I can check with you now. Do you tug yourself off in it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because
Great, I'll
it's
watch it
sort of
tonight.
about like a Holocaust tour.
Yeah.
He's there. He's the tour guide. He's in a professional capacity.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no way.
Yeah. No time to tug yourself off.
No.
Even if you improvised it, Eisenberg never say it's probably not going to make it in.
Yeah, I don't think that,
that will make it in, Will, but thank you.
I just got to shoot my shot.
Seen that film 3 times.
What?
Have you?
Yeah, really like it.
Save some for the rest of us, buddy.
Laughed out loud at that line all 3 times. Actually, the 3rd time, I got home literally the other day and my partner was watching it. And she's from up north, so the first thing she said, is he from Yorkshire? And I was like, yep. And then I was upstairs and I heard that scene was coming up. So I literally stopped on the landing to listen to it from the landing to see if she'd laugh at "Thank you, David." And she did. And I was like, and I shouted down, "Good line in it."
Oh.
So that's good. He improvised that. Jesse Eisenberg said it at the Q&A. I'll ask him tomorrow to double check.
James and his partner live completely separate lives when they're at home.
Just shouting each other across the flat.
That's the way I like it.
Good night, love you.
Good night, love you. Don't cheat on me with my friend on holiday.
There's a weird thing where, so it's obviously shot in Poland and the amazing like Polish crew, but the sound guy was from Sheffield and had just moved to Poland.
Oh.
And so like the day before, I'd been chatting with Jesse about maybe I could do it in this kind of voice to sort of soften him up a bit and make him a bit more like Brian Coxey. And he was like, oh yeah, that's great, let's do that. And then on the next day, on the first day on set, was this guy from Sheffield. I was like, it's perfect, you can just keep an eye on it. It's like a weird coincidence.
Dream main course.
Right. This is where it gets a bit silly.
Okay.
So
We like silly here,
Well,
right, Ed?
We're silly guys.
I was trying to think of like, I've got some ones like kind of that I've discounted because they felt sort of a bit boring or something.
Yeah.
And then I was like, is this allowed? So what what I'm trying to think is, you know, like Japanese kaiseki meals.
I don't know that.
It's like a kind of multi-course meal
Yeah.
where basically like I don't know what the actual
Like,
what the actual structure is, but like there's often like one that is specific to the season, and then one that's grilled, and one that's I don't know, like pickles or something. And I was trying, is that allowed? Because it's like many different
yeah, because it comes
courses
on
in a
like
way.
one tray basically, though, doesn't it?
Sometimes, yeah. So I was trying to think maybe something like that. I was trying to think of something like I've got also just what I would choose if I had to pick one Japanese main course as well. But I was thinking maybe this way, and I was also thinking, is there a way to hack it where some of it could be like less sort of beautiful Japanese cuisine and just kind of like nostalgic things that I remember, like sort of more basic.
Yeah, because I think
foods.
if you go for a kaiseki sort of style thing,
Yeah,
then you've got the, multiple little dishes.
yeah.
Then what goes in those dishes is up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
well,
can
actually,
have
normally they choose, but on this occasion, I can sort of choose, right?
It's Will's
Absolutely.
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my pitch for how to approach this.
Yeah.
Pitch accepted.
Does it work? Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think you can have one of those trays.
Okay, one of those trays, and I do like, and often I don't actually know what I'm eating.
Yeah.
So and sometimes it's kind of like some kind of tofu based situation with some like seasonal vegetables that have been pickled. Like I do like those little tiny dishes that, and you're like, I don't know what this is, but it sort of wakes you up and it feels really refreshing. So some of those things,
Well,
like
I have
nice
no
bits
idea
that are
what
like
any
real. But I was thinking like there's a couple of cereals that you can only get in Japan. Like there's one called Genmai Flakes, which is almost tastes a bit like Special K, but it's a bit different. And you can only say anytime we go back to Tokyo, be like, got to get a box of Genmai Flakes. And there was also a Kellogg's one, which I'm pretty sure has been discontinued, which was called Combos. And it was like Frosties, but on it was tiny little speckles of chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Like tiny little, like poppy seed size.
Uh-huh.
And the mascot for it was like a light blue gorilla.
Yeah.
And Combos. Delicious, but you can't get it anymore. So maybe
Do you think
like
Tony the Tiger was pissed off when that happened? You're like, it's basically, well, I still think that's great.
well, Tony
If anything, it
Tiger's
looks more like a tiger.
Yeah.
Tony Tiger's won. He's stood the test of time.
Yeah.
He has one. Killed that gorilla.
So maybe like also could be like some little bowls of things like that.
So a couple of little bowls of the cereal, the Genmai Flakes and the combos.
Some more serious like pickled daikon and other bits and bobs. And there's normally like just like a grilled fish or something like, or like just tiny bit of meat. Do you know what I mean?
Do you have specifics of the sort of fish that you'd like to see on here?
No.
For the listener,
Yeah.
you've got notes on your phone, so you have prepared for this, but it's still the vaguest menu.
Well, I don't, well, like,
I'd be
what
interested
is
to
it?
see what you've actually written down because
A lot of it is things I'm not.
How many
gonna
times
do.
have you written the word sort of?
There's question marks, which I guess is like.
Yeah.
So you're not
equivalent of
sure.
sort of. Oh, cold soba. Soba
Oh,
noodles.
lovely.
yeah, lovely.
Yeah, that was going to be if I had to just pick one. If this was disqualified,
Yeah.
I was trying to have too many things. I was just going to have, again, carrying on in it's hot weather, cold soba noodles
Yeah.
with like some nori, some tempura, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
That could be a part of
you could
this.
put that on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tray.
you have a little bowl
Is it
of
sort
that.
of like layman's
And that is
layman's
great because it gives
heathen's
us something
tray.
specific to go on this tray.
What kind of fish would be good? I guess a whitefish.
A whitefish, yeah. Or an eel.
It's probably unagi, maybe.
Just think
That's my favourite.
Yeah.
I don't want to influence you, but
Do you know what it
is?
is? I think it's because it's like
Unagi.
normally with this kind, you don't have to choose. That's part of it. Is that it just comes.
You like not
Omakase.
having to choose.
Yeah.
I do like that. Yeah.
But just to let you know, if you hand over
you
the
guys.
power to us, God knows what's
Don't
going to
do
be on
that.
that tray.
for example, so
Dinner, I found that out.
Yeah. Well, Ed will be
Right.
getting the revenge for not being warned about the tugging off.
Yeah.
it's a
He'll
bit
be like,
like
I'm not going to warn you about this tugging off then.
also.
Straight in the tray.
Do you remember when we were driving back to London from Bristol, and in a slightly omakase way, I was like, "Oh, do you want to make a playlist for the drive back?"
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What was Ed's playlist?
Oh, would it be horrible metal?
It was a track from The Count from Sesame Street had an album of counting songs. 15 tracks from that album, but all of them the same track.
Yeah.
I don't remember that, but God, I'm a laugh. God, I'm so happy I've maintained that level of humour. That's exactly what I do now.
I mean, it was funny, to be fair.
Yeah.
But
yeah, sure. But
Now on tour.
I
'cause
don't want
obviously-
the culinary equivalent of that coming my way.
and is it just the counting for the whole song as well?
All of them.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
counting in different ways and
Yeah.
like different genres,
Yeah.
but it's just one track.
Just one song 15
Just one
times.
track. Or maybe there was like one actual sort of music track that you put on to misdirect.
Yeah, that's funny.
And then after that, it was 15
Yeah.
Count from Sesame Street.
Great. That's good stuff. I still do that sort of thing on tour now.
Yeah, he's found himself a tour manager who absolutely loves being treated like that.
Yeah. Wait till we go to the Starbucks drive-thru and then put on Crazy Frog at full volume.
Yeah.
Love that.
Of course.
The tequila song, of course.
And also that, Ed's tour manager seems to forget the Crazy Frog prank because I've been in the car because he did the off-menu tour as well. And I knew that this had happened to him repeatedly.
Yeah.
I'd heard about that. And every time we stopped at a drive-thru, Ed would do it, but it would genuinely take Paul by surprise,
Yeah.
who couldn't believe it had happened.
Yeah.
As if
And
it
I
was
was
the
like-
first time.
Yeah, every time was like, oh no, I'm trying to order
That's
my
a good
coffee and
audience.
Yeah.
Crazy Frog's playing.
And Crazy Frog's great.
That's
But
why you keep doing it.
Yeah. I do think I'm going to try and do write a long read for The Guardian about reappraising the Crazy Frog.
Okay.
I think everyone hated it at the time, right? But listening back to
Well,
it
they
now,
loved it
it's
too.
really funny.
It's aged well.
Yeah.
I think all the snobs like us, let's face it,
Yeah, back in the day.
hated it.
Yeah.
And now we're reappraising it. But all the people who liked it originally, which was a lot of people,
Yeah.
they're over it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the other day I did that with Gangnam Style.
Yeah.
You were into
I
it.
was like, this is good.
Yeah.
This is a good song.
That's great. Yeah.
But at the time, I was like, shut up, you guys are a bunch of idiots. The world is stupid.
Yeah.
We're going to hell. And now I'm like,
You need a
that's
bit of
good track.
distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good track.
Yeah.
So we're not letting Ed choose what's
Right.
in this
Well,
tray.
you can. I mean,
I
it'd
don't
be
think
interesting to see.
so.
No, I mean-
Natto's good.
What's that?
Natto, you know, like the little. So it's like tiny little soybeans.
Mm-hmm.
My kids call them spiders' webs because they get streaked. Do you know the one I mean?
Gooey.
It was actually on. I think it was on Celebrity. Get Me Out of Here.
Yeah.
As when people started complaining about, can you stop eating living things? They put that on as like the most disgusting thing you could imagine.
Of course, they
and
just
everyone
went-
was eating it like, oh my God, I'm going to die. But I like it.
I think
Yeah.
just texturally, there's nothing in Western cuisine that is equivalent to natto
fair.
because it's
Yeah.
like slimy and gooey, and it's just stretches forever.
Yeah, it's really long
Yeah.
strings of, I don't even know what that is.
There's always something gooey on Acaster because I've had other things that are like green, sort of
Yeah.
like you're like, I don't know what this is.
Some
I'll eat
green,
it.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
Put that in there.
Write that down, Benito.
Yeah. And yeah, there's often like, it's just some kind of little piece of beef, really delicious beef. Okonomiyaki, that's
Yeah.
good. Maybe and okonomiyaki probably wouldn't normally be in a cut, but I just like it.
No.
So
Yeah.
it's like, maybe I
I've
could.
never known how to say it. I think
It's
I
like
said
a
it-
down
I think I said
market.
it different every time.
How do you say it now?
Even though I've just heard you say it,
Yeah.
and I know this is wrong,
Yeah.
I would then say okonomiyaki, and I know that is
That's
not
really
right.
good.
That's
Yeah.
not right.
That's,
What-
basically right.
Yeah, I think there's a whole other syllable in there when
No,
you said it.
you said every syllable. Okonomiyaki.
I don't think you did or very.
I don't think I did.
You didn't nail the or.
No.
I think you did it really well.
Do you want a bit of a big okonomiyaki or do you want a tiny little one?
I think small because
Yeah.
that's part of the fun. Is like you get lots of little things to try. I think there's one more thing. So
I
this
love
is like.
okonomiyaki.
you've
Can we
got a
speak
sweet-
about okonomiyaki for a bit?
Sorry, yeah, that's the point of the podcast. Yeah.
No. The point is that we let the guests lead.
I love it.
I think it's great. Sometimes they cook it in front of you, don't they?
Yes, with it on a little hot plate in
It's
front of you
like-
at the table.
How do we describe it? It's like somewhere between a pancake and an omelette.
Yeah.
Often there's noodles inside,
Yeah.
spring onions.
Do you like it with all the
Meat.
noodles inside and stuff?
I don't mind that. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of. So that's more like Osaka style, I think, with like loads of stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't mind the noodles, but I quite like it when there's like cheese and pork on it and stuff.
Yeah, you can have
Yeah,
that
go
at the
for
same time, I think.
Yeah.
I had a massive dirty one in Kyoto.
Yeah.
I would just make it as dirty as you possibly can.
Did you enjoy it?
Just a bit.
Just a bit. And you could
Absolutely
get
great.
like those dry fish. All of these things sound disgusting when you say them in English.
Yeah, it
but
works,
like
though.
dry fish flakes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
flakes.
Bonito
Yeah.
flakes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The
Yeah.
great bonito
Your
flakes.
flakes.
Yeah.
They're in there.
Another discontinued cereal.
Bonito flakes.
He was on the box.
You were
Yeah.
on the box.
Blue bonito.
Shaving. It was just shavings of you.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it failed.
Um,
On that guy's dry skin.
Didn't look very appetizing.
And normally comes with some kind of like Worcestershire sauce,
Mm.
bulldog sauce, tonkatsu sauce,
And keepy mayo.
They,
Kewpie mayo.
because I'd had it in England before, and it's making fun of you. But when I had it in Kyoto, they squirt that bottle from really far away.
Yeah.
He held the bottle so far away, and I was sitting behind this thing.
Yeah.
I was like, "Are you kidding me, brother? You're gonna get it all over me." And then, what does the rest of my day look like?
Yeah.
But he just completely on the pancake.
Did he
I
have
was
the
like,
multiple nozzles?
I don't know. I mean, I think my adrenaline was so high.
I love the double nozzle.
I've never seen that. What's
You never
that?
seen the double nozzle?
Like
I think
another?
even when you buy Kewpie mayo, they sell it to you with a spare nozzle.
Oh, okay.
You can get a double nozzle because you know when they like proper go for it on the okonomiyaki.
Oh, okay. Like
It's
double
like loads
lines.
of double lines.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's like with teppanyaki,
Mhm.
the Trixie.
Yeah,
Like some of
Yeah.
the chefs who do that, it's like a circus.
Yeah, flipping eggs everywhere.
yeah. Just watching
like
them.
chucking eggs.
Yeah.
Just lands perfectly on the pan.
Onion volcano.
And
No, I did one of those in a little secret little room
that
in a
could be the other
hotel.
wall. Onion volcano.
Massive onion volcano.
I in a secret little teppanyaki room, and it's just me and my partner, and then these two businessmen, and felt a bit pervy.
Right.
They did or you did?
You guys,
Did-
you felt a bit.
I felt like I'd gone into a little perv den because, like,
Right.
the businessmen.
Is this in Japan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But men in suits in like 1 o'clock in the afternoon drinking beers
Yeah.
in a little dark room feels a bit seedy. And we were all just watching this chef doing all the food, and I was like, am I a pervert? Felt pervy.
What, watching the cooking?
Yeah. Because the businessman threw me off.
Okay.
The businessman looked like those guys would normally be in a strip club.
That's like a sort of Darren Brown experiment where
Yeah.
it's like, I'm going to make James Acaster find cooking
Yeah.
pervy
Yeah.
Pervy.
by
Well, it
like
worked.
putting the environment.
James grew up religious, so basically anything he does, he feels guilty and pervy.
Yes, I have to avert my eyes from most things.
Okay, fair enough.
It was very, very gross.
Kewpie mayo, I love it. I'm so
Good,
glad you
yeah.
can get it here now. I love the little baby on the Kewpie mayo.
Yeah,
One of my
Don't-
favourite mascots.
Not for James though.
Not for James.
I won't be looking at that.
But what I feel sad about is when you take it out of the because it comes in a plastic bag, you take the mayo out, it's a completely blank bottle. The baby doesn't get a look in.
Fair enough.
Why is the baby not on the bottle?
That's a shame.
I thought they were on the bottle.
No, I think they're just blank bottles.
Okay,
We'll look it up.
maybe
but
you're getting like bootleg.
I might be
Kewpie
getting
mayo.
bootleg
Yeah.
Kewpie.
I don't know.
But it's
this
good. It's
flavour.
like a bit more like salad cream, isn't it? It's on the way to.
It's
not,
richer.
It's
and-
not
yeah.
all the way to salad cream, but it's
Yeah.
not quite as clean
Mm.
as your Hellmann's or whatever your mayonnaise of choice is.
Well, I think this
It's
is
a
a very
cult-
good
it's a
hack.
cult
I like
mayo,
this hack.
yeah.
for
Is it
the
allowed?
main course? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
thank you.
You would have it as one course.
I love
No,
the cereal
well,
on there as
sometimes.
well.
Pardon me?
I love the cereal on there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. And snacks, probably a few just like snacks, Japanese snacks. Just chuck them on there.
Which
Well,
Japanese
yeah.
snacs?
Do you,
You know, every
Do you
time
know
you
the
suggest
koala
something,
ones?
we
Yeah.
are gonna ask you for specifics.
You can't just keep saying it. And whatever.
you know, what about koala no machi? Do you remember? Well, you didn't know that.
I've been there, but-
koala biscuits.
Right.
Tiny koala biscuits.
Oh, wow.
It's like a biscuit on the outside, a little bit of chocolate on the inside.
Oh, okay.
They're
So,
good. Or acorns. There's also acorn equivalents. That
the-
kind of thing.
because isn't there like a frog version as well of those?
Maybe. I don't remember that. But
What are the ones called that we get here quite a lot? Are they koala ones? Look it up.
That's Benito that Ed is talking to.
Yeah.
quite a lot. Or convenience store stuff.
Yeah.
Like an American dog from
man.
a convenience store.
I was just lived in the
You know
7-Eleven.
what I mean. You do know what I mean.
Yeah.
He knows
Just
what
like
I mean.
a really
they sell them-
basic corn dog from
They sell them at the Pleasance shop in Edinburgh.
what, Japanese frog chocolates?
Maybe they are just the koala ones.
Maybe
really
you
stressing
thought it
out.
was a frog, but they're
Yeah.
koalas.
They're not koalas.
They're not koalas.
Oh no, I've lost my mind. But you want some of those?
Yeah, I mean, this tray's getting pretty big.
Yeah.
But yeah, a mixture of quite down market, basic,
Yeah.
nostalgic little pots and
7-Eleven,
also
7-Eleven stuff.
7-Eleven-y, supermarket-y things. And then also some of the more like a lot of care and attention. And, you know, they've literally just picked this root vegetable off the mountain that is the wall of the restaurant and
Nice.
prepared it perfectly. Mixture of that.
That's nice.
A high and low kaiseki tray, please.
Are your dream sides in there, or is your dream side something different?
Oh no. She's panicked.
Oh, God. I didn't
I tell you what.
Oh, there's too many
Speaking
here.
of sides, we know what this guy likes to do in his side. Remember when you tugged yourself up?
Aubrey Plaza caught you.
Yeah, I do remember.
She caught you, man.
She caught
Yeah.
you.
That must have been embarrassing.
I
Did they
remember.
tell you that was going to happen?
Yeah, it was in the script. What I remember about that was going into it, I remember thinking, this is going to be so funny. It's such a funny scene. It's
It
going
was
to be
fun.
really... I mean, I guess for you guys, it was funny. But then as we were sort of rehearsing, it was like, just play it completely straight.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
no, and so then suddenly you feel really vulnerable.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
But I think it did make it better. It basically
Yeah.
made it like tenser. But going in, I was like, oh, it's going to be so fun. And then it was like, oh, this is really like tense and uncomfortable.
Yeah. Oh, it must have been horrible to film it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really funny because you've played it straight.
Yeah.
Because
So
then it's more
good
believable.
directing, in
It
a
was
way.
really, really funny.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I imagine in the moment, it would have been way easier for you just to,
There are some takes.
play it silly.
Yeah, in the rushes where when she catches me, I'm doing full like Mr. Bean tumbles off the bed and then sort of like standing up. On the other side, like kind of trying to recover from it and
Yeah.
and sort of stuttering about porn, and he was like, I don't really need that. I think you can just kind of be.
We've
caught.
got that now.
You could just be caught doing it and just kind of.
Was that as
Yeah, basically.
was that as
Fully.
embarrassing receiving a note like that when you've gone that big
Yeah.
as getting caught wanking?
No, it was all right. It was part of the process, innit? But no, it was.
Yeah.
It was like fair play. Yeah, that is better.
Yeah.
Right, side dish. What am I thinking? I've got like options here. I was thinking of maybe just going for a club sandwich.
I love this. This huge tray and then of tiny little plates and then just a full-size club sandwich.
Just because they're good, aren't they?
They are good.
Like,
They're really good.
if you
Yeah.
can't, if you're like, oh, I
Great.
don't know what, often if that's there, that's quite a good choice, isn't it?
Yeah.
As a default.
That is a choice of someone who ends up in hotels quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Late night hotel.
Late night
Yeah.
hotel. Got to get up early
you're
the next
lucky.
morning. Don't want to go out.
Yeah.
Club sandwich.
Yeah. If you're lucky and you got in late and
Yeah.
they're only doing sandwiches.
They've got one.
Yeah. Because on most hotels, only sandwiches, it is just the cold sandwiches and they're not great. But sometimes.
Or
they're
it's like a
there's
ham and
couple on there.
cheese panini
Mm.
that was hot 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But by the time it gets to
Depressing.
you,
Yeah. You don't want any
it's
of that.
like a
I
slipper.
mean, club sandwich is
It's
a
like a
classic, isn't it?
Club sandwiches is like, you feel so happy when you order it, but then when you finished eating it and it's midnight,
Yeah.
you are like, what the fuck am I doing?
I don't think I'm
What
going
am
to
I
eat
doing?
it at midnight.
No,
You
me
I
too.
think
mealtime.
the context I had for it was more like I was actually thinking of, again, like I was still in Japan. There was a place called the Tokyo American Club where you could like go bowling and stuff. They had like a system where you could flip through these Rolodexes and then get a VHS to rent. So,
Huh.
be like, oh, Land Before Time. Please, can we rent that one, please? Things like that.
What a film.
Such a good film, isn't
It's
it?
brutal.
Love it.
Sarah
Absolutely.
the Triceratops.
Yeah. I mean, that,
Am I right?
yeah.
It's pretty brutal, that film. I remember seeing. I
Emotionally
think it's one of the
intense.
first films I saw in the cinema.
Yeah.
And whatever
Checks
kid I
out.
was with cried so much they had to be taken out.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is heavy going when you're a kid. You get really attached to all those characters.
Yeah.
And I still think, because after that film, I drew a lot of cartoons as a kid. I liked drawing cartoons.
No way.
I'd always draw little gangs like that.
Little
So I'd
gangs?
base it on that. Yeah,
Because
so
you were lonely?
a different animal. Yeah, a different animal each time, but like a cat gang, all different cats.
Okay.
And now I've
You've got a cat gang
now I've
at
done
home.
that.
Yeah.
In my life, I've got 4 cats that are all
That's
different
sweet.
breeds, and I think it's because of Land Before Time
Can we see some of these pictures?
that I drew.
Yeah.
I don't know if my parents have got them.
Okay.
Doubt
I'd have
it.
to check in on them. Doubt it. Probably thrown them away.
I'd be interested.
But they probably got thrown away on the day.
Yeah.
I remember Sarah the Trice, she's the one who's really grumpy and sort of like is exiled from the group because she's being too grumpy.
Yeah.
And then there's like a bit in it where she basically saves all her mates.
Yeah.
And that's like, for me, I feel like that's the archetype of the sort of redemption arc of like, the thing that will automatically get me is if somebody has kind of somehow exiled themselves by being grumpy or like making mistakes or whatever, and then they show their true colours. And so I always think of Sarah the Triceratops when I'm writing, weirdly.
Although sometimes
I'm going to Sarah Triceratops.
Yeah. And the classic Sarah the Triceratops. Yeah.
I agree with you for the most part.
Yeah, apart from.
And then sometimes they do that kind of stuff where the writer is clearly excusing whatever bad traits they have in
Right.
themselves.
Yeah.
They're like, but don't worry about those.
Because later on
Yeah,
they
'cause
save
it's
everyone's
Trump.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Fair.
I'll just keep because I'm just going to keep doing this in my life, and then eventually
And it's
it'll
fine.
be fine.
yeah, there's that.
So it's like a cover. The redemptive act is a cover for stuff. It's like just because you know those things are bad doesn't
Yeah.
excuse them. And just because
Yeah.
you did something good, it doesn't excuse the bad things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
See
understand
that,
what you
see
mean.
that Gran Torino film, that Clint
I
Eastwood
haven't
film,
seen it. No.
he's like
Horrible racist old man.
horrible racist old man all the way through. Then at the
Right.
end, he saves the people that he's been racist to. And
Oh, that's different.
and he dies
Yeah.
in a Jesus pose.
That's different.
And
That's
you're like,
different,
that's
yeah.
not Sarah the Triceratops.
No, they needed to Sarah the
Yeah,
Triceratops.
yeah,
yeah.
that's what they needed.
Yeah.
I've not seen Land Before Time for a while. Is Sarah the Triceratops horribly racist as well?
Yeah, be
Yeah.
honest.
And then she saves the people she's been racist to.
Yeah.
It's
Fucking
impressive.
velociraptors.
All kinds of awful stuff about the old velocities. That's what
Anyway,
she calls
could be
them.
from there. Sandwich could be from there. Or I put like a hot dog down as an alternative. And then in
What?
brackets with question mark. Did you ever go to that place called Singbury?
No.
Yes.
It's in Leytonstone where I lived for a long time.
Yes.
And it
I've been-
sort of became way too popular because time out. And now I think, and they were always closing down, but they never did. And now they've moved.
They've moved to Shoreditch.
Shoreditch.
I don't think they're open yet, but it's a phenomenal restaurant. They are incredible. But it was basically the chef and his mum in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Tiny little like
mum?
Thai
embarrassing.
cafe essentially. And then it was like, I think it was like The Infatuation's like #1 restaurant in London.
Yeah.
People went mental for it. It was impossible to get in
Yeah.
unless you knew someone. And it was like, it is such good food, huge menu. So they're basically working these shifts of just like bashing these dishes out and they're shattered at the end of the night. So I'm glad that
Yeah.
they've now got a bigger space.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can hire more people.
They've gone mainstream.
Yeah.
But
they're
anyway,
incredible.
I guess I
So-
just wanted to shout them out, but without, but also don't go there.
Yeah.
Leave them to it.
Yeah, they shut down. Sorry. Did you have a dish that you wanted to?
They had they were famous for their razor clams, but they also had something called moo crab, which was almost like not pork scratchings exactly, but that kind of like really crunchy, porky
I loved it.
things, which was good.
Yeah.
Those were the things I picked out. But I'd say just go club sandwich.
Yeah.
Club sandwich from the Tokyo American Club
Yeah.
Right.
in the 90s.
And we're talking classic club sandwich, right? Chicken and bacon and decent whack and mayo.
Yeah, I don't really like cheese, or I don't really eat that much cheese, so I go non-cheese normally. But
Yeah, I wouldn't put cheese in a club. Cheese in a
Sometimes
club
it
anyway,
pops
really.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, lettuce, tomato, chicken, bacon, mayonnaise,
Cutting the triangles with the chips in the
Yeah.
middle.
and a little like toothpicky flag.
You like the toothpicky flag?
Why not?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
toothpicks with, which you don't see very often now, the little sort of tassel at the top, you know?
Little ridged toothpicks.
Yeah. No, with the little fun sort of crepe paper tassel.
The way you said that, I just suddenly felt like I was sat on a bench. So, yeah, there's toothpicks.
When we're old men,
Yeah.
that's what's going to happen.
Not often we get a guest laugh at either one of us, but especially you, when you're not trying to make them laugh.
Sure.
I think I fall into it
That's
a lot by
true,
mistake.
maybe,
I
yeah,
realise
yeah.
what I've said is weirder than I thought it was.
Yeah.
But you were just being very earnest about toothpicks.
Well,
and
I was just remembering something. It was very
proper laughed.
gentle.
Like, it was like It was probably like, this is the funniest thing. This fucking guy talking to me about toothpicks like really serious.
This is why the sketch group couldn't carry on.
Yeah.
Because everything I said I thought was funny. Nothing from this guy.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, right, see you later. He's like,
Your dream drink, Will?
Maybe CC Lemon, which is a Japanese lemonade in a can. And I have a very specific memory of getting that from a vending machine after playing, like the summers are really humid, playing football in like a park with my brother and then just being like drenched in sweat. And they have really loud cicadas in the summer. So that noise is going on and just having like you're exhausted and you're so thirsty. And it doesn't quench your thirst in any way. I've tried it as an adult. It's so sugary. But I just remember that hit being kind of amazing. Or I guess the grown-up equivalent would be like a glass of beer in the summer.
is CC Lemon one of the drinks in Japan that has vitamins, where they're like, it's got vitamins in it?
Just Googling it.
Often getting added to emails.
CC. That's good.
That's good fun.
Good luck finding a BCC Lemon.
I don't think so. They're probably, I mean, these days there probably is a, oh no, it's called CC Lemon because of vitamin C.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I got sort of, last time I was in Japan, sort of obsessed with the like vitamin shots and these like little vitamin jelly drinks.
Okay, yeah.
Just because you feel like you're doing something good for yourself, even though in the bag from the 7-Eleven every night was like just piles of squid and
Gels.
cheese.
Right, squid, cheese and gels. Wow. The adverts for those vitamin drinks are often quite funny.
Yeah.
Just like guys really shouting to show how much energy they have. Like they drink it and then they're just like going mental. They're like climbing a cliff or something. Yeah. They're like, now I'm ready. Like,
What do you go? I want to be like that guy.
yeah. Or they hit, like they've got a baseball bat and they hit the can really far. But maybe we could make a shandy out of those two things. Like like a Japanese beer on a hot day and a bit of CC Lemon.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
What's the beer? What beer do you want?
I don't like any Japanese, like Kirin, or it apparently is different in Japan compared to what is imported over here.
Right.
But I saw this. I remember having when Tom Kingsley and I made a short film in Japan and like shot in my actual grandma's house. My actual grandma was in it and dressed up as a cockroach for us. I remember us,
Men in Black.
like, you know, hiking with like it's just him and me basically with all the gear and stuff and finding this like little bar and having like a really cold beer on a hot day. That kind of lager.
A lot of this meal you want to be tired for.
Tired and hungry, but
Yeah.
I think that's because like it improves it, right?
Yeah.
And
I want
also
to know
hot.
more about this film, this short film.
I mean, it's on
film.
YouTube somewhere. It's like it was. We went to Japan. It was when I was in Casualty, and Tom worked for a company called Blink, and he borrowed like a prosumer camera from the company. Went to my grandma's house in Japan to try to make a short film, basically. And it was often I'd be like holding my own reflector out of shot. It was just very, very lo-fi and lots of driving around and getting trains and stuff. I haven't watched it for a while. Hopefully it holds up. Don't know.
What's the plot?
The plot was, what was it? It's that my late grandfather has left me a suit. I'm like a pest control guy.
Yes.
And I'm working on a particular house that has a cockroach problem, but the owners of the house are never there. And I start receiving these weird notes. And I think my granddad, meanwhile, has left me a suit. And inside the suit pocket is like a note that says something like, by the way, you're the Messiah. And it drives him crazy because he's trying to figure, is it for me? What does it mean? And all the while he's trying to rid this house of its infestation of pests. I can't really remember how it finishes.
I love
But
it.
essentially he's just it spins him out and it's in Japan.
I love it. That sounds bonkers.
It was quite bonkers.
I'd watch that.
Sure. But be my guest.
So it's on YouTube, man.
I'll watch
think
it on
is,
YouTube.
unless Tom's taking it down.
It'd be good to change the algorithm a little bit, actually.
Yeah.
What's on your
Watching
algo?
Short films. The other day, I went down this fucking wormhole of watching this guy, atheist guy, who's debating Christians, and I've really enjoyed the first one and seeing him just handle the Christians their ass.
Yeah.
And then the more that it went on, the more videos I was watching, the more I was like, actually, this guy's quite unlikable.
Was that Christopher Hitchens?
No, not Hitchens. He talks to Hitchens at one point in another
Right.
one. Is this younger guy?
Okay.
And I thought, you know, in the first video, I was like, it's good because he's not taking like pleasure in defeating them. He's just trying to have a respectful discussion, but he is defeating them.
Right.
And this is nice. This seems like a respectful discussion where he's a bit more cares about people. But then the more videos I watch, the more I was like, this guy's high on his own supply. He absolutely loves himself. He may as well be the one on his side tugging himself off.
Is that like late 90s brand of atheism where the whole thing was someone going, well, how can that be? God doesn't even exist. And then they drop the microphone and everyone's like, yeah.
Show me the proof.
Yeah. I had an imaginary friend once.
That blew my mind.
Yeah. It was like that.
Yeah.
But so that's what my algorithm is now. Oh, that and actually the bit of my algorithm that I like is just loads of skateboarders. I'm just watching loads of skateboarders.
Skateboard?
No. But I love
But you
skateboarders.
like watching it, yeah.
I love like watching Andy Anderson and Ben Cadell.
Do you think
like
you
that.
ever would?
No way. When I was
way?
5, I got put on a skateboard and pushed us with some stinging nails.
Oh, don't want that again.
Absolutely no way I'm doing that again.
So with your like religious, did you have like a specific kind of turning point where you realised how you feel about all that stuff?
No, just gradual. Just gradual as I was growing up, especially like through being a stand-up and whatever.
Right, yeah.
Where it's very uncool to be religious. It's
an angle.
Pathetic.
It's an angle.
But yeah, no, I kind of just like steadily moved away from it.
Okay.
And had a gig the other day where like a whole group of Christians came to see me, a whole church group. And I ended up talking to them for most of the show because one of them was secretly recording the show and I caught them.
Just in case.
Yeah, and it was a Christian recording me. I was like, that's not very Christian. Being all sneaky.
Did you call them Christians?
I don't think it's the most anti-Christian thing I could think of.
Huh?
I wouldn't go, that's not very Christian, recording a show secretly.
It's one of the 10 Commandments. You should know it.
Don't record.
Don't record
comedy
stand-up.
shows.
Yeah. We must respect them. I had a very big conversation with them. One of them kept telling me that Jesus loves me during the show.
Well, that's quite a hard heckle to handle.
Yeah. I was just like, well, with all due respect, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Not sure that's true. And then someone at the back started shouting out that they love Satan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, so that kicked off his head, yeah.
Yeah, I go to every one of the shows,
yeah.
Who's Ed though? So he loves Satan. Then
he's sending someone to every venue.
Yeah.
I'm dressed as a count from Sesame Street at the back.
Your dream dessert, Will.
Again, I could probably choose one, but I've got like 3.
Yes.
Trio? Maybe.
Do you remember that chocolate bar?
I know. I don't
Trio.
Yeah.
Don't remember it.
I want a trio and I want one now.
Don't remember it.
It was good, really thick chocolate.
Yeah, thick old jockey.
But you know, it was up against a lot of competition. There was clubs and all sorts.
Yeah.
Clubs, I remember.
Yeah.
Clubs like post football
Do you
or a
want to sing
penguin.
Do you want to sing the song?
No.
Okay.
Sing it, Ed.
We've just done trio. I think someone else needs to take up the mantle
can
for
sing it,
club.
Yeah, you're the one who sings the songs.
If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join a club. Yeah.
It's got a new jingle.
Pick up a penguin.
Yeah. We had a really fun
like an
joke
episode
over
of the
text,
Royal
didn't
Family
we?
now,
Do you
isn't
remember that really funny joke over text that I did about Penguin?
No.
When Nish was coming back from Australia,
Yeah.
and he texted us saying he'd watched the full series of
The Penguin.
The Penguin.
Yeah.
And I said, in Australia, it's called the Tim Tam. Nish.
Yeah. That's a good joke. It's
That's
a good joke,
joke,
isn't it?
right.
Yeah.
Safe
Good
space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I even said it's a great joke and it's clean.
Yeah.
Very tidy.
Anyone can enjoy that if they have a knowledge of Australian and English biscuits.
I feel like even if you don't know, you still would get it. That's how good a joke
Yeah.
is.
You'd be like, well, that must be an Australian version of the
Brand
penguin.
sounds like a brand.
Yeah.
What's your trio?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So one of them tried to invent something, but it's sort of, I'm sure it exists.
Yeah.
It's like some kind of chocolate. I don't think it's a cake. I think it's like a torte. So like, I don't really like the spongy guys. I find that a bit boring. I like it to be really dense. So I think it's flourless.
Yeah.
Will's reading this out verbatim, by the way. This is all written down.
Notes.
That's got to be sad for you if something's flourless.
It's like a word search, basically.
How am I going to...
Well, the rejection there.
Yeah.
No, I liked it.
No, but I mean, that must be very you must feel rejected when someone says they want something flourless.
Flourless. No, I prefer it. I prefer it because I like it to be dense so that Like I basically like to feel like I'm being punched in the face by the chocolate. Like you can slam the tort on the table and it would keep its shape.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So that kind of thing.
Sorry, well, I just knocked over my empty cup of coffee, but I forgot
mate.
it was empty. So I thought I'd just...
You were panicking and then you realised it was
I said
okay.
Jesus Christ over the top of you talking, but that wasn't because of you.
Yeah. It's amazing how quickly they go back to religion, isn't it? First time they knock over a coffee cup, suddenly Jesus is back in his life.
Please forgive me.
I know what you mean about flourless chocolate. You just want that intense.
That's what I
chocolatey.
prefer. Some people don't like that and they find it a bit like it's too much hard work, but that's what I prefer.
I hate a gatto where you see like a gatto and it looks beautiful and then they put the knife into it and almost goes.
That's
so much
what
air.
I'm not into. If it's too fluffy, I don't know. It's like a bit fillery. Do you know what I mean? I just want to get straight to the point.
Yeah.
Of the chocolate cake.
Yeah.
So one of those with maybe some like matcha ice cream and some berries or something like that. Something like that.
Yeah,
that sounds great.
Which is fine. That could be it on its own.
That's lovely.
But then I had two sort of nostalgia ones, which you can discount, or they can be like we talked about it, but they're not real.
Yeah.
So one of them is my late British grandma. One of my earliest memories is when we lived in Japan, coming to England and learning how to make a lemon tart with her. And so that lemon tart with just like shop bought vanilla ice cream and that squeezy chocolate sauce that went hard.
Yeah.
Did you ever have that?
Yeah. What's it called?
I mean, I don't know if it's literally just called
magic name. It had some kind of magic
sauce or something.
But you pour it on and then the cold makes it go hard.
Yeah.
Great, that's exciting, isn't it?
That's a goodie. And then the third one is, so it's kind of like
Ice magic.
Ice magic, is that what it's called?
Because Ben doesn't want to be heard on the podcast. Sometimes he has to whisper stuff. So he just looked at Ed and went, ice magic. Which is absolutely great.
Andy used to be a magician, so that might have been something he did back in the day.
Ice magic.
He'd be at a party and someone would be drinking their glass of drink at a party, and then they look down and the ice had gone. And he'd go, ice magic.
He's holding the ice in his hand.
He's crunching it in his mouth.
Ice magic.
They can see his gob on the side of the glass.
Yeah.
But that was very helpful. Thank you. So it was called ice magic. Well, I didn't say ice magic. I said I think it had magic in it. So carrying on from that kaiseki tray, often like, and also at my grandma's house, like the pudding would just be basically like a really good piece of fruit, like melon. Or like a strawberry that's like really big.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Like Japanese fruit where it's like you go into a food
event.
hall and it's like 800 quid for a...
Well, I don't know about 800. Well, okay, why not? If you're paying 800 quid
sure.
for a strawberry.
It's on me.
Yeah.
800 quid.
Genie's paying. Then go for it.
You got it.
I don't think I've ever done that in Japan and gone and bought like the really expensive fruit in like one of the malls or whatever, but I've been to look at them.
But even if it's not the kind of stunt fruit, it's still, you can get like a kind of reasonably priced, but like really good, tasty kind of, I've suddenly realized that all the other versions of melon that I had, it was just sort of like almost like a memory of eating a melon. This is a melon. Do you know, this is an empirical melon.
Yeah.
So something like that would be, if I'm carrying on the theme of having too many things, that would be the three things.
Yes.
Yeah. But I could just choose the chocolate.
Well,
that's probably why I actually want to eat.
There's plenty of dessert hacks you can do.
Oh, yeah.
You need pre-dessert,
trolley,
dessert, petit four. That
or like
sounds like a petit four.
A stack of, what are they called? Stack. It's not called a stack.
A little stack.
What is it? You know what I mean?
Little tower.
Like a
like a thingy.
Tea tray.
Like
no, not tea tray.
That you'd get at high
like
tea.
A car park.
Car
park of food.
Car park of food. Yeah. It's a car park of food. That's what they say when you go for afternoon tea at the Ritz.
Car park, please.
Yeah.
Here's your car park.
And I had a shout out to once we tried to make a banana miso. Made me really ill. You can guess what that is. It's tiramisu, banana in it. Made us really sick.
I thought you were mispronouncing miso.
Yeah.
No, banana miso.
Banana miso. Was that something you'd read about? Was there a recipe or did you invent the banana miso?
No, so my rep as somebody who prepares food is that I'll be doing really well, really bad at following recipes. Be doing really well just kind of busking my way through it. I'm quite good at making something out of nothing. So if it's like, we've got nothing in the house, actually I can find a meal out of whatever's there.
We tried to make a chicken stock once.
Did we?
Yeah. Didn't go
well. Put a
well.
pin in that. We'll come back to it. One for a bit. Tried to make a chicken stock for a sketch. This is the sketch, making chicken stock. No other jokes. but I'm quite like my rep is that I'll fuck it up at the last minute.
Right.
So it'll be going really well and it's like looking good, and then I'll just sort of be like, maybe I'll do this, and then it will sort of be like, well, you've ruined it now.
So that was the banana.
That was the banana.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to try and make it to I'm going to put bananas in it. Why not? It's like, why did you do that? But the reason why it made us ill was not that. It was something else involved. Maybe the eggs. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or the cream, the cheese.
And it tasted
mascarpone.
bad or good?
It tasted all right, I would say.
Yeah.
put eggs
Sort
in
of
it?
banoffee. I can't remember.
Well, it is banoffee, but on this
I
occasion,
think what
it's
made
banana and coffee, right?
Yeah.
It's a new
Yeah.
banoffee.
What made us ill was I put poison in it.
He's always right at the end. He puts poison.
Every time.
And there was one Christmas where I tried to improvise pudding that went really wrong, where I thought of you because you're famous for your sweet tooth.
Yes.
And it was basically like, as you're kind of heading out of the Christmas season, you sometimes have like boxes of biscuits and chocolates and just leftover stuff that you're like, what am I going to do this? So I was like, I'll just make like a fridge cake out of all of these things.
Brilliant.
And had no system or any sort of scientific knowledge about how to do it. So essentially it was just melting down snacks and then put it in the freezer, and it was really bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It looked terrible, and it was so sweet that it felt like you would faint from eating it. And for some reason in my mind, I must have been listening to podcasts around, I was like, maybe James Acaster would manage this. You know? Like-
I think my dad definitely would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could. I mean, and even if I couldn't, I think the big guy
He'd be able
would
to.
have a swing at it.
The big dog could do it.
The big dog.
Yeah.
We'd nudge it his way. And even if he didn't like it, he would eat all of it.
Right,
While
just to make a
saying with
point.
his mouth full, this is very too sweet, Will.
Right.
It's not very good. Well, but while
Even for
shoving it in.
me. So even for
Yeah,
me,
even
maybe.
for me. He's like,
Yeah,
even for me, this is too sweet.
Yeah.
But while just still putting it back and not even
Right,
having
yeah.
to swat, like not even having to chew it, just like
Yeah.
straight down. Yeah. He would have helped you out.
Can I have a digestif with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like one of those bitter Amaro-y Ferner Branca.
Fernet Branca, yeah.
That kind of thing. I don't mind that kind of like slightly petrol-y afterthought.
Yeah.
It is genuinely good for digestion
Is
as
it?
well, I find. Yeah. If you're
Yeah.
really full and you have like a Fernet Branca,
Which I
it
would
does help.
be, probably.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, you're going to be full, mate. You've had a club sandwich on top of everything
Next
else.
to a mound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when your side dish is a club sandwich, you know that you're going to be full.
Yeah.
I read your menu back to you now, see how you feel about it.
Yeah.
You want tap water from the mountain,
Yeah.
which is the wall of the restaurant.
Yeah.
Focaccia from Olympia Provisions, Portland.
Yeah.
Olympia, is that what you Googled? It's Olympia Provisions.
Sorry. Thanks.
Who knows how they
That's a mountain.
made that bread?
Is it? Oh, Mount Olympia.
Oh, yeah. You love mountains.
Yeah.
Obsessed. Obsessed.
Starter, the deep fried small fish with
Yeah.
lemon.
Small
You never
fish.
got to the bottom of what fish it was. Main course, you got a tofu situation, gamai flakes, is it?
Genmai.
Gamai flakes, Kellogg's combos, pickled daikon, whitefish, cold soba,
Yeah.
which I didn't know is pronounced like that until you said it. I've been
But you
saying
say soba
soba.
here. Yeah, it's like saying Paris. You wouldn't say Paris.
I might start saying puri.
Okay.
I say Paris. I always say it. I go,
Do you?
Yeah, I go, gay Paris, like that. It's funny.
Nori tempura, natto,
Natto. Yeah.
green, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it says here.
Mm-hmm.
Beef, small okonomiyaki, and koala biscuits.
Yeah.
Side dish, club sandwich.
Yeah.
Drink
I think
CC
they're
lemon
pandas, the one
shandy
we
with
get here. They're pandas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Panda.
Hello Panda.
Hello Panda.
Yeah, you'd recognise them.
Mm.
The pink. I don't like the pink ones. I like the normal ones.
Thanks.
Drink CC lemon shandy with Japanese lager. Dessert, flourless chocolate torte with matcha ice cream and berries and grandma's lemon tart. And a big fruit.
Big fruit.
And a big fruit.
Yeah.
Yes. And you would also like a digestif at the end.
Yeah. Needs an edit, doesn't it? It's a bit. It's a bit
But you just got to
like-
get it on the page,
it's
right?
like, yeah, it's like, yeah, if we'd walk through it and sort of pick some things out,
Yeah.
that would make sense. But
Um,
anyway,
I'd love that meal though.
I think it would be nice. And the main meal is kind of like also you can decide afterwards what it involves.
Mm.
I haven't asked Will about eating on camera. I like
You normally ask
I like
actors
asking
that, don't
actors
you?
about
Yeah,
eating
yeah.
on camera. You ate on camera
Yeah.
I think you eat on camera in White Lotus and in Real Pain. What was the best food?
Food in a Real Pain was quite good. In the White Lotus, I remember there was like a breakfast scene where they were like, "What do you want for breakfast?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know, like eggs on toast or something." And everyone else had fruit, and I was like, "Well, if we're supposed to have fruit, then I'll have fruit. It's like suddenly felt weird about. But in the Lena Dunham show that's coming up, I remember making a choice because of that thing where once you tune into watching actors eat, you sort of can be quite distracted. I was like, I'm just going to eat as much as I can.
Great.
In every scene.
Respect.
And make it, and also because he's like quite socially uncomfortable. So I felt like, so I eat a bit like that anyway in my life because it's like just a way of having something to do. So in that show, I made that choice to eat as much as I can. See if you notice.
I'll notice. I'm always watching how much they're eating in those kind of scenes. And I don't like it when they just push it around the plate.
This Lena Dunham show.
Yeah.
Quick heads up.
Yeah.
How are you doing any tugging in it?
Am I tugging off? I don't think so. But there's
I don't think so.
I do not remember how much on camera tugging you're doing that you can't.
I don't think so. But there's like some there's some like intimacy scenes in inverted commas. But I don't
I don't mind that as much as the tugging.
Yeah,
really?
I'm not lying on my side tugging off.
You promise?
Promise, yeah. Promise.
Yeah, I think we had a show and we roasted a chicken and then just put all the bones in the pot. And I think all I remember is really laughing that we had a show that night. We didn't know what we were going to do and we were making a chicken stock.
Okay. My favourite memory of what we did in that sketch group was we once split an hour with a different group. And one of the guys had gone viral for a sketch that they'd done online and it was really blown up. And we split this hour with them, and we were like, "Hey, maybe just to mix it up, like maybe we could like you could do one sketch in our half hour, we'll do one sketch in your half hour. It might be funny even." Yeah. So they did the viral sketch in the middle of our half hour. Absolutely killed.
Awful.
Everybody just
like loved it
as well. Yeah, and like whooping. The sketch we chose to do in the middle of their set was called Bow. What it involved was.
Ed's lost it.
What it involved was we would come on and bow as if it was the end of the show, even though it wasn't. And then we'd go off again.
Yeah.
Nobody knew what was going on. No laughter. I think some people thought it was the end of the show. Started clapping. No material involved.
We'll do bowing. We should do bow,
in the middle of their set.
Guys, we should do
probably
bow.
my favourite like thing that happened in that group.
Yeah. Fucking hell, that's funny.
Did you do bow in your own show?
Yeah.
So there would be a sketch where you just come out and bow like it's the end.
But we also had the order of sketches hung up so the audience could see them, right?
Yeah, so they'd see that there was a sketch coming up called Bow, and they'd be like, I wonder what that's going to be. It's just a bow. Yeah, that was the joke. And there was another one called Pizza Express, where we would just act as if we were in Pizza Express and we just order a meal. Yeah. There was no jokes. And Al Roberts would always put in a gag. And we're like, that's not the rule. Like, you got to order strictly from the menu that they actually have.
Guys, I don't
know. And then he would panic and he would throw in like a funny made up pizza or something. And then me and Ed and Tom would be kind of like, you can't do that, mate.
Bother him afterwards.
Because it would always get a massive laugh as well.
Because it'd be like, finally, some comedy.
But it's a more confusing sketch. So then they come away going, what was that sketch? Because it was just all normal. There was one funny line, but the whole thing was just like they were Pizza Express. So it must have failed. Whereas if the whole thing is just normal,
you sort of get it.
That must be the joke.
We did one where we all did stand up at the same time as well.
fucking the worst sketch group I've ever heard.
Funny for us.
Yeah. Thanks so much for coming to the Dream Restaurant, Will.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.